It's commonly said that the first year of marriage is always the hardest. And I would agree with that. Alistair and I got married on July 11th, 2017. Being married to him isn't what has been so rough in the past 6 months. It's everything that happened after we got married. Before we got married, we had planned pretty much everything. We'd decided that we wanted to be completely prepared for when we actually moved in and when we started, adulting. Still, bad luck just hit us, and it hit us like a train, and then that bad luck just started to snowball. And it's just been snowballing for the last 6 months, and between bills and everything like that, it's just been really hard. And then we started to get it under control, and then to top off the year, Bronson gets sick. And it's not just little sick. He gets really bad to the point where I thought I was going to have to put him down. But one night he would not stop throwing up. He was throwing up. His body would get really tense, and he would stretch his neck out, and it was just, he was in pain, and I could tell he was in pain, and it broke my heart. And I couldn't. See, the one thing about me is I'm very good at bottling up emotions. I'm very good at sweeping things under the rug. I've learned how to do that my entire life. That's how I was pretty much taught to deal with emotion. And when it comes to Bronson, I can't do that because he needs me, and he needs me to be there for him. He needs me to take care of him because he can't do it himself. The emergency event that we took him to, by the way, was absolutely fucking ridiculous, and they just pretty much wanted to see how deep our pockets were. They hooked him up to fluids that didn't help him at all. They charged us a shit ton and didn't even tell me what was wrong, because what I was thinking was wrong was that it was probably his kidneys shutting down, because his gums were white. He had no appetite. He wanted to drink more. He was losing weight. I thought he was pretty much dehydrated. And that's what happened with Alistair's cat. When Alistair's cat passed away, is she had all those same symptoms. And then we took her to the vet, and they told us, yeah, this is kidney failure. And I went to the vet fully expecting to put him, prepared for them to tell me that this was kidney failure, that he wasn't going to get better, that this was the end. But I got there, and they gave me no answers. They told me, yeah, it could be kidney, it could be his liver. It's very hard. When you have a sick pet, it is incredibly expensive. And I'm sitting here going crazy because I don't know how to make him better. He's in pain. It's breaking my heart. I'm, on the other hand, trying to figure out how I'm going to pay for all this and pay for everything that he needs, because they're not going to help him if I can't pay for it. He stopped me. He completely calmed me down as much as he could. He was like, okay, let's figure this out. Let's take it a step at a time. Let's do this. Let's do that. If we need to pay for this, we can get money from here. We can do this. Let's work this out. And he was my rock. It's always been me and B. I've always just dealt with things on my own. I've never really had to deal with things with anybody. I've never had to have any help or anything like that. And so when Bronson got sick, I'm thinking, okay, well, this is my responsibility. It's not Alistair's responsibility. This is my dog. And Alistair stepped right up to the plate without hesitation. It really made me realize that Alistair is as much as Bronson's daddy as I am. Alistair is absolutely incredible. He's the sweetest, most kind, warm-hearted individual that you would ever meet. He would give you the shirt off of his back if you needed it. That's a man. That's a man right there. Alistair is a man, and he's my man. And after all of this, I really, really thought, like, damn, I want to repay him every day of my life. I want to appreciate him and show him that he is appreciated and that I love him so much, because he's everything to me. He's my best friend. He's my rock. So lately, Alistair has been nonstop talking about, baby, I want to do booktube. He loves to watch on YouTube everything about books, everything about people reading books, reviewing books, and he's like, well, baby, I want to be part of this. I want to do my own booktube channel because I have my own opinions and I love to read. So he says that, and I'm like, instantly, yeah, let's do it. If you want to do this, baby, we're going to do it. We're lucky enough that we don't have any kids. We can try, but we can't get pregnant. But we have a whole bedroom that is dedicated to our office space, and it has my desk, his desk. We've split it down the room, and you know, we have both sides. But it's a little cramped in there with 2 people. So I said, okay, if you need your studio, we're gonna move my desk and all my things out, and so all my stuff is right here right now, and that room is pretty much just going to be your studio. I had an idea in my head that I wanted to surprise him with it. I really wanted to set up his desk and everything for him. I did have to stop myself a little bit. I had to step back a little bit, because when I get really excited about a project and I can picture the project in my mind, I get really controlling about it. But it's not my studio. I can set it up as much as I can for him, but at the end of the day, he needs to be able to put his own touch and make it look the way he wants it to look. So I got a general idea from him on how he wanted the shelf set up, and then I planned on taking off one Friday, not doing any work, and just working on his space. So Thursday evening, I go out to get the wood and all that, and then I come home and Alistair's like, yeah, I don't have work tomorrow on Friday. And I'm like, fucking hell, Alistair. Shit. Come on now. I love you, baby, and I want to spend as much time as I can with you, but go to work, please. So we go to the gym. I do a quick workout, because I think I have like 2 hours to do this. And so I race my ass home and start cutting wood and putting it all up. So this area that I'm standing in right now, this used to be my office space, and my desk was right here behind me. His office space was on the other side, and so it was sort of a split room, but we're going to change it out, and this is pretty much going to be his whole space. We're going to have this hanging up right here, 1 shelf down there, and then 2 shelves sort of right here. Alright, so just really quick while Shaggy Zach is working, I'm going to let you guys know how I sort of put together this whole thing. I'd had the materials in advance, so the red basket thing I got in advance, and the brackets I got in advance, and then the wood I got a couple days earlier from Lowe's. The basket I got from Amazon, and the brackets I got from Walmart. Now, while I did want to put together something really nice for Alistair, we are balling on a budget, so I had to save my pennies where I could, and that is why I went ahead and got Honey. Honey is the world's most popular money-saving browser add-on. It works on Chrome, Firefox, Safari, all the major browsers, and it's always free. It is super fast and super easy to add Honey to your browser. For example, you type in joinhoney.com/ZachandB, and there you go. It only takes a couple clicks to join. So because we have this brand new bookshelf, and Alistair doesn't have like any books to actually put on it because he reads all ebooks, I've decided to sort of help him get started. He's got a few books, but we're gonna get him some more. So I really am a big fan of James Fry, and I really want Alistair to start reading a couple of James Fry's books. I already have A Million Little Pieces, and the next book is My Friend Leonard, so I'm going to get that for him. Once I search for it and once I click on the item that I want, right there next to the price is going to be the Honey badge. It'll automatically let me know if there are any deals to be found when purchasing this book. And as you can see, there is a deal that can be found for this book. I can save $4.34 buying from a different Amazon seller. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. If you ain't using Honey when you shop, honestly, you're missing out on some free money pretty much, because they've got some great deals. So go ahead and join Honey, again, for free by clicking the link in the description below or going to joinhoney.com/ZachandB. So he gets home from the gym. I meet him outside. I put a blindfold around his head, smiling the whole way. We go into the office, and he sees it. Guy's standing right here. Are you ready?
Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I thought we were in the bedroom. I was very surprised. Oh my goodness. Damn.
Does it look good?
I love it, baby.
It's very...
That's freaking crazy.
You like it?
I love it.
I'm glad you like it, baby.
Oh my goodness.
I'm glad you love it.
I was trying not to think about like what you were doing, because I had like several things in my mind.
Like what?
I was like, she got a bottom? Wait, is this on camera?
Yes. I love seeing him get so excited about all this. Like it gets my little heart going too, because when I was young, basically I'm about to be 24. Shit. He's made a list of all the videos he's excited to make and the videos he wants to make, and he does his little outlines for how he's gonna you know, frame his conversations, and it's just really cute to see. And I told him, baby, if you're gonna do this, like, your production quality is gonna be up there. It's gonna be, I'm gonna make sure that you're producing quality content that looks nice and it's appealing to the eye. I love it. It's a great collaborative effort. I get to be behind the camera. I don't have to be in front of the camera and talking and being, you know, Adventures of Zach and B. I can be just behind the camera, setting up lights, and then, you know, edit the videos, and I can do all of that, all the behind the scenes stuff, and he gets to be, you know, the star. I just want to give him all of this. I want to show him that I love him. Baby, I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm going to give you everything that I possibly can. 2018 is going to be a great year for us, baby. I love you.